How y'all doing out there? This is Group 28. It's Grind Wave TV. Hope you guys are doing good out there. Well, you know, the modern woman of today, she is really taking big L's, big losses. And it's because they refuse to be in their place. You know what I'm saying? They really refuse to be in their place. They really don't even know what it means to be a woman. You know what I mean? And that's a dang shame. They act like men are some kind of robots or something like that. No, we're not robots. And, they keep going along this path of entitlement. It's just pure destruction for them, because they're trying to battle their own nature. You know what I mean? They're really undisciplined. They don't have no God in them. They need a godly man. They need a man that has some morals about him. But when it comes to being disobedient and not following and taking after what a man is saying that has some sense, then hey, keep taking nails. And as time progresses, they're gonna keep taking L's. It's not gonna get any better for them. These women, he got to be a certain height, he got to make this certain amount of money, and all these stipulations. It's like, okay, what are you doing? It's really they look so silly. They don't even understand. There's a lot of good women out there that they do understand, and that's why they handling their business. They got a good relationship, and it's working out good for them. But a lot of these women, I mean, a whole lot of them, they're just not acting right, and they're going to continue to take big L's, big time. It's nobody's fault but theirs. All that entitlement attitude is not going to get it. There's fresh guys out there, myself included, that would like for a woman to be in her place. But men are not. We're not having it. You know what I mean? If you can't be in your place and really be about business and building and being kind, you know what I'm saying? Then we don't want to have nothing to do with you. Like, men are totally walking away. They are. They don't even want to date you. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. And it's you guys' fault. You guys girls keep asking, where the good men at? Well, you passed them up. Too bad. That's the way it goes. So hey, as long as they want to be that way, it is what it is. Because men are chilling. Men are chilling. They're handling their business. They don't even want to recognize that we are the prize. If we weren't the prize, then why are they asking where we at? Where's a good man at? I need a man. This and that. But then when your man approaches you or wants to give you the time of day, then you're talking about this ick and, oh, he talked to me, and, oh, but the guy that walked away, I love him. It's just a big ball of confusion, and men are not putting up with that. Those days are over. I'm telling you, boy, the way I see it, these females, they really done lost. They lost. And until they act right, men are not putting up with the garbage. And that's just the way it goes. So hey, they can they can play how they want to play, but that's a game that real men ain't playing. We ain't got no time for that. You know what I'm saying? The days we're living in right now are crucial. Things got to be handled, and men are not going to let a woman come in and just totally just run over what they got going on, and then you're spending all this money and time, and then they end up ghosting you, leaving you, and all this garbage. No, we're not dealing with that. But hey, this is Groovy 2080, and this is Grind Wave TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will be back with more videos. Just want to come on here today and tell you, hey, you men out there, be real careful of these wicked ass women. Because a lot of them is wicked. They don't have your best interest. All they want to do is try to take your money and use you and act like it's cool. So hey, anyway though, y'all stay fresh out there. And like I said, this is Group 28, and this is Grind Wave TV. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos. Y'all stay fresh out there. Peace.